Hi, St. Paul community. Dr. Moo here with your weekly update. Instead of sending you an email, I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and send you a video message. So let's get started. The first news is unfortunately there's really no new news regarding the school closures. We have not received any new directives from the government, so we're going to continue with our online learning program for now. We want to remain safe and we want to help the government fight COVID-19 and do everything that we can. And so that means following all of the directives that have been given to us. And we also want to continue to do what we can for our students. We know this is a very difficult time for everyone, especially our students. So our teachers, our staff, we are working very hard to do what we can to make this better for our students. I would like to take a moment to stress and share some of the government's requirements for fighting COVID-19 because there are new infections throughout Vietnam every day, and it's a pretty bad outbreak right now. The government has published the 5 Ks. Those K words are in Vietnamese. I'm going to say the English word. So the first K is face mask. We're all required to wear a face mask when we're outside in the public. Disinfect, so we should all washing our hands using hand sanitizer when we can. Social distance between you and people that you don't know. So if you're out in the public, try to be 1 meter away from people, if not 2 meters. We're not allowed to have large gatherings of over 10 people. And then some cities are now requiring health declarations if you leave or visit these cities. So if you plan on traveling outside of Hanoi, you should find out if you are required to do a health declaration. Also, if you are somehow impacted by COVID-19, for example, you may not get COVID-19, but you may suddenly find out that through an interaction with someone you are an F2 or an F3 or an F1. You should let the school, your principal and or your teachers know as soon as possible. Although we're not on campus, this still might impact student work or work at the school, and so we need to know if you are somehow affected or impacted by COVID-19. So please let us know. In our previous message, we mentioned that all of the events in May were canceled due to the gathering directives and because we want to be safe. In that message, we also said that, or I said that I would get back to you about the big events coming up in June, especially the graduations. And so we finalized those plans, and I'd like to talk to you about them for a moment. Unfortunately, due to the gathering directives and because we need to be safe, all of our graduations are going to be virtual. I know that's not the same as in face. Our ideal situation is to have an in-house, in-person, face-to-face graduation, but unfortunately, we're not able to do that this year. We are going to have some high quality and very nice virtual graduations, and I'm very impressed with the plans that we've come up with for these graduations. You're going to receive more details about the graduations from our school principals, but they include video shot from home from the students. We were able to shoot a lot of video here at school. I can say that our senior graduation, the virtual graduation, will still be held at the same time. So 1:30 on Friday, June 4th, we will have our senior graduation, and more details of that will be sent to you from Dr. Hidalgo and Mr. North. Regarding the rest of our events for the school year and in June, unfortunately, due to the same gathering directives and for us to be safe as possible, those events are either being canceled or altered. So, for example, the following events have been revised. The spring drama performance will now be conducted virtually, so you should receive more information about that performance soon. HAC award winners will be announced through our social media channels like Facebook and Instagram, and those details will be shared with you also. Senior prom was moved from May to June 12th because we were still trying to understand the gathering directives. As of now, that date is still open. I don't think the gathering directives will change by then, but for now, we have that spot open with the hotel in case the gathering directives do change. So we will continue to keep you updated on that. We also have the important student check-in Students, you have a lot of equipment that needs to be returned to the school. We are finalizing those plans now so that we can share them with you because we need to conduct that before the year ends. Lastly, I'd like to share some information with you regarding an email some of you may have received stating that your child's teacher or teachers are leaving the country. The global pandemic caused by COVID-19 has had an impact on all of us, and unfortunately, it's now having an impact on some of our teachers. Some of our teachers are dealing with some serious real-life emergencies. So some of the teachers approached me and had a meeting with me, and after learning about their real life emergencies, I gave them permission to return to their home countries with the condition that they continue to teach online. And so that's what I want to share with you today. I know that this news may be a cause of concern for some of you, but I want to assure you that even though some of our teachers had to return home for emergencies, those teachers have dedicated themselves to continuing with the online learning, continuing to make that online learning environment rigorous, engaging, and meaningful. They will maintain the same schedule that they had before they left. Nothing should change with your child's learning experience, even though the teachers had to leave because of an emergency. I also want to assure you that them leaving the country is not going to have any impact whatsoever on the start of our school year. We've made plans with these teachers to return with plenty of time left for them to go through orientation and be ready for the first day of school, which is Friday, August 13th. And so I'm quite confident that there will be no problems with the start of our school. I do understand that you may have some concerns, so if you want to email me, please feel free to do so, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Thank you to everyone that is making our online learning experience the best that it possibly can be. We were hoping to send you a survey by today. We're fine-tuning it and making it better, so we will send that out to you at the beginning of next week, so please fill that out so that we can continue to provide you with the best online learning possible. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me through email. Thank you.